Hello everybody, my name is Darren and welcome back to a brand new episode of Bloodborne, where today we are going to be doing the very first jealous dungeon. Now, because this is the very first and you're supposed to do this like when you just defeated the bloodstruck beast, this isn't really going to be a challenge, but it's still going to be fun to do anyway, so let's just get to it. And here we are, the very first jealous dungeon. I think I'll be doing it completely. Every secret, every thing. I don't know every secret because I don't know all the walls you can like smack and then they disappear. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit off. It's very late again. The previous episodes I made were a little bit like in noon. No, it's nighttime. Also had a dry throat, so now as you can see, the reward for like blood echoes not really there, because like I said, this is made for low levels. Could basically blow him off with my cannon. It'll be gone. I think I'll obliterate him to dust. Like as you can see, normally this version of my weapon doesn't really do that much. Also, in episode, I think 23, correct me if I'm wrong, we got the jaw set and I forgot to show it. As you can see, it looks like this, and the blindfold cap is actually a part of this set. So this is the jaw set, this pretty good arcane sound. But yeah, I'm not gonna go for arcane. I really like the look of this gear set, because next season I will be doing an arcane character. So, are you serious? Then I'll be wearing a different set that's more arcane. Look at my shadow. What the? He's certainly not. Right. Shit, that didn't work. There we go. Now, the thing is with these challenge dungeons, they look like Sans Fortress from Dark Souls 1. God damn it. What I wanted to say, the thing is with these jealous dungeons, you have to pull a lever and then a door opens to the boss. Do that and yeah, you're pretty much good to go. Oh shit, one of those guys. Yeah, they still do damage, even at this level. Don't worry, you know how to defeat him. He's weak. I know we're here. Didn't he just wander into those axes? Also, we have, except for like the final two bosses, which is, those bosses are like really to end the game, but we have completed everything in this game except for the jealous dungeon, so we'll be doing that at the same time as the DLC. because sometimes you're not a challenge engine gets really hard and you want to get some levels, and then we go play the DLC and the other way around. Now there's nothing in this location, nothing important, but it is a part of the dungeon, so I have to do it. Who is dying? Seriously? Also, those red guys are the same as the normal world. Yeah, they respawn. Now the thing is, Sans Fortress, Dark Souls 1, if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. That place is bullshit. That place is a nightmare. And I'm not just saying that to be dramatic, like, he's even worse than the hunter we faced in episode 23. Let me lock on the fucker. You've got to be kidding me, right? Fuck you, mate. Out of bullets. Awesome. And there she is. The main sorceress herself. Now in the normal world, all the red enemies, the respawning enemies, they get some sort of weird heart attack, and then they stop attacking for a moment, and that's the moment you can kill them. Here they die. One hit kill? No. That was the lever I was talking about. Every time I pass through those axes, I'm like, Sans Fortress flashbacks. Oh god. Like, I've played Dark Souls 1 for quite a while now. I had it for a couple of weeks. And I've been trying to get that place for over every fucking day of that week. But, and that's San Brian. I've been trying to get through Sans Fortress, like, since I got there, and I can't do it. I can't get through that first fucking part. Are you? Did you see that attack you just did? Oh, you like slamming on the ground? I do too. Fucking bitch. Yeah, I think I took a little bit too long. Maybe recording at 3 AM isn't such a good idea. And there's nothing here. Also, as you can see, like, even we killed the boss, we don't have nearly enough blood echoes to level. It kind of goes to show that we've basically surpassed this a while ago. I think from the third one, then it will get a little more difficult. can't remember why the third one was so difficult. Maybe because it was the first time. But I remember the third one is kind of a little bit on level. I'm not even gonna bother with you guys. I even heard later that they spawn spiders. That is the true nightmare. Because those red spiders are fucking scary. Oh yeah. That guy is what we call Dark Souls tactics. Do you know in Dark Souls you can kind of do rolling? Well, as he just demonstrated. Lock on him. Just because I wanted to. Just because I fucking wanted to. No reason behind anything I do. I just want to see if my cannon could insta-kill him. And it can. There's no other way out of here? Like, we're already there? I know, like, the first one isn't that full of extra paths and secrets. But I do know one thing. These guys are standing right here. And they need to die. I think they got a little bit sinister. Yeah, you're next. Now, I have to say, the Chalice Dungeons have this unique enemies, but it's definitely not the best game mechanic they could have come up with. Because even though all the Chalice Dungeons have a different visual style, it's all pretty much the same, and eventually you will get pretty bored. Even though it's still kind of fun. You've got to be kidding me, right? Also, you have these traps that activate all the red guys. You need to kill them, they can't respawn. Can to show that they can be summoned or something? I don't know. But what I was saying, even though every Chalice Dungeon has a different visual style, they're all pretty similar, so in the end, it will get less fun. But it's like, in some ways, it's a really good game mechanic because it gives you a lot to do, even though you've completed the game. Because all the Chalice Dungeons add up together, and it just works. But I thought it was a chest. But what I was saying, yeah, all the Chalice Dungeons, like, eventually you will know, like, what the hell? You will know, like, yeah, I need to go there, I need to pull a lever, and I need to do that again and again and again. And the thing is, like I said, it's a great game mechanic. I'm not complaining here. But I don't like games that get too repetitive over and over and over again. That's why I don't really like Call of Duty. and that's why I can't hang on to a game for very long. Now, Bloodborne is exceptionary because for some reason this game, in every playthrough I do, they keep surprising me, like a boss having an attack or something like that. But there's always something new to this game. It's very awesome how they did it. I was looking at the middle health bar when I was punching him and I thought, what the fuck, he's not taking any damage. Oh my god. There you go. Yeah, he's the most dangerous of all. Look at that attack, how much damage it did. I think this is the boss I struggled with on the third one. I don't even need to replenish this shit. Oh, look at that, I'm actually getting some blood echoes. Also, I wanted to record a bullet storm, but I'm too tired to do that. Now the thing is, most of the jealous dungeons took me about an hour to complete. That's perfectly fine, no complaints, but the thing is, most jealous dungeons, they're actually on level. Look at that, there's some here. Like I was saying, my PlayStation recording time is only an hour long. I can't go any longer than that, so some jealous dungeons I may have to split up in 2 episodes. I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. Oh shit. It would just have to happen. Oh, is he actually going to kill me? Nah. For some reason, when he puked, that stuff reminded me of Nuka-Cola Quantum from Fallout 4. For the people that wonder, yes, I'm weird. Also, I just got Fallout 3 now. I can't play it yet because it's in France. Explanation: my ma called me and were like, "Hey, I found Fallout 3 for €2. You want it?" So I just said, "Fuck yeah, of course." And so I hope I will be playing that soon. But the thing is, I don't know how to record from my PS3. And like PS4 is pretty easy. You have the share button on your controller, but I have no clue on how I should do it on PS3. So if you may have advice or something, please let me know in the comments down below, because there are a lot of PS3 games that are really fun to record, that I really want to record. And yeah, more content for you guys. I think I should actually start with Fallout 1. Because, like, start a complete show of Fallout. No, let's do upstairs first. And if if I'm going to do Fallout, I mean, I should play Fallout 76, but I need a body to do that. Oh, I need to get good at base building because I suck at it. To be honest, base building, I remember in Fallout 4, a friend came to my house and was like, "Why haven't you built a big base yet?" And all I said to him was, "Why the fuck would I waste my time with that shit?" And apparently it's a thing in Fallout 4. People really like building bases. Now, if I want to build a base, I play Minecraft. It's a completely different game, I know, but that's like base building for me. And I have to say, if I truly had to, build a base for the game, then I would love to do it. But I don't really see the point in base building. Don't get me wrong, for the people that do like it, it's a great mechanic, but not really my thing. So if I'm gonna do a Fallout playthrough, keep that in mind. I don't do base building. I could try it one day, but I rather use my resources in upgrading my weapons. Wait a second, are those hellhounds here? Ooh, look at that, Wandering Madness. Shit. Now the thing is that these Wandering Madness in the Chalice Dungeon, they don't drop bloodstone like they used to. They drop blood gems. So the Chalice Dungeons are the places where you can get really good blood gems, and I mean really good ones. That one's already there. Wait, where do I need to go? I know there's also the cursed blood gem, but it kind of is I remember the first time I didn't know what the curse did, and it removed my durability on my weapon, so I was basically repairing my weapon so much, it was unreal. And then I figured it out that because my damage was doing so much damage, it was unreal. But having to go back between every lantern to fix up your weapon is not the best thing. But hey, I guess we all learn from our mistakes, and since that moment I sell all my cursed blood gems because I have traumatizing experiences with them. Now, to be honest, I have not a single fucking clue where I need to go. Really, there's an item there, maybe I haven't. And there's the place I need to go. Why? Yeah, the door has opened. I think that's everything on this floor. Also, complete other thing. But I am currently watching My Hero Academia. I don't know if any of you have heard of the show. If you didn't, are you living under a rock or some shit? I started watching the show because I really like anime, but I only watched movies like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, and The Cat Returns. Of course, Castle in the Sky, all those great movies. And I really wanted to watch one of those series that everyone's so obsessed with, and I really like it. I just finished season 2, so I'll be watching season 3 tomorrow, probably. Anyways, back to Bloodborne. Oh, there's a door here. I guess it's loot and stuff, but it takes forever to get through. I remember like my first Jealous Dungeon playthrough. I eventually got, because I wanted to do everything, and I did, I think, 8 or 10 Jealous Dungeons in a day. And yeah, I eventually got so sick of these things that I just ran past every fucking door. I just wanted to get through the end so I can start the new one. A little piece of advice if you're playing any game, not only Bloodborne, but especially if you're playing Bloodborne. If you get at the point where you don't want to do shit anymore, you should stop playing that game. Have a little time to relax and then come back. Because you're not gonna have fun if you keep pushing yourself. That's the thing with all these other YouTubers. Like, I guess they show dedications to the game they're playing. But I see some YouTubers getting so pissed over anything, like Kid Mario or some shit like that. And they just keep coming back to those games because they, for their fans, they have to make it. And I respect your dedication, but Jesus Christ, gaming should be about fun. Also, there are a lot of memes about games causing violence. Bullshit. I can remember I had this really awesome teacher, and he told us that back in the day, and this is really a while ago, but there were no video games, and if things got violent, they blamed books. Because that was logical. There were stories about gangsters and stuff, so it was logical to blame them. And after that, they blamed TV shows and all that stuff, and movies for causing violence. And well, now it's just video games, so don't be bothered about it too much. It will blow over one day. And if you can't play a certain game because it's too violent, yeah, that's just bullshit. So just say what I've just said. And if your parents don't believe you, I don't care, just play the fucking game. I think as long as you can separate video games from reality, you're fine. Because like in video games you can do anything. I have a giant saw and I can launch people across because my saw's spinning, and I can slit people their throats, but I can't stand the stench of blood in real life, so look at all the blood over me, but that's not real me. Oh, that didn't even do anything. This is actually a pretty tough boss fight if you do them on the correct level. Luckily we will be facing him again, only then even way harder. I think he has even more attacks. I just felt like I had to finish with that move. Look at that. And we got the next chalice. I don't think I can level once. What I was saying about video games causing violence, it's absolute bullshit. Like I said, if you can separate video games from reality, you're fine. And yeah. I mean, the game, like those games like Farming Simulator and all that stuff, those are the games that get mentioned the most in these times. Yeah, you can still mention Call of Duty and all that weird, like Bloodborne, Dark Souls. You can mention all those games, and you can just. I once I had the argument, and someone said like games make you violent, and I just said, in my game, I can kill people, you know, and he said, yeah, that's why you're violent, that's why it makes you violent. And I said to him, do you remember that time I got cut, like I had the smallest cut on my hand, and I literally started to cry, and it was like, wait, you can't handle blood, but you play those video games, and he was so confused. That was 6 years ago now. I was 10 years old, so it's not like I still cry when I see blood. It's not because of video games, but I am mentally dead inside, so. Anyways, what emote is the best way to say goodbye? Deep respect? I mean, I respect you guys if you are watching this, so I guess that will be it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in on this episode. Sorry if I sound a little bit off. Like I said, I'm really tired, but I really want to get this episode out. Anyways, that'll be it for today. I hope to see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.